So here's our first set of examples. Let's start with square root of a. Let's simplify is square root of 8. We know that 8 is not a perfect square. It's a perfect cube, but we're not looking for the cube root. We're looking for this. This is a square root of 8. So it's gonna be irrational because 8 is not a perfect square. So to simplify this, we have to come up with factors of 8. So simply think of your factors for 8. What are those factors of 8? Wherein 1 is a perfect square. It's a small number, right? So it would be easy to just think of those numbers. What do you think are those numbers? 2 and 4. All right, so can we put 2 and 4? Is there any perfect square there? Yes, there is. And it is 4. So we need to find the square root of that. Since 2 is not a perfect square, it stays inside the radical sign. So we have a square root of 2 times 4. Using the square root, the property of radicals, we can expand this to square root of 2 times square root of 4. But what's the square root of 4? It's 2, right? Square root of 4 is 2. We can put that outside before your square root of 2. So square root of 4 is 2. And we have 2 square root of 2. Let's have letter B. This is number 40 of your book, page 682. Negative square root of 250. We see that negative is outside your radical. So let us stay there. Now we have to look for factors of 250 such that one of them is a perfect square. What are those? 25 and 10. All right, that's an easy factoring. That's 25 and 10. Okay, and then we can rewrite this as negative square root of 25 times square root of 10. But what's the square root of 25? It's 5. Just copy your negative 5 outside. Negative outside. So we have negative 5 square root of 10. We have cube root of 270. We can rewrite this into cube root of the product of two numbers, which is 270. One of them should be a perfect cube. Remember that our index here is 3. So what are those factors of 270? Wherein 1 is a perfect cube. We have those lists of perfect cubes there. On a whiteboard, we have 1, we have 8, we have 27, we have 64, 120. Which of them is a factor of 270? That would be, okay, 27 and 10. Right, so I have cube root of 27 times 10. What's 27 times 10? 270. And then we're writing it into cube root of 27 times the cube root of 10. Let's get the cube root of 27. What's the cube root of 27? Cube root of 27? 3. No more radical in there. Just copy cube root of 10. So you have 3 cube root of 10.